want to speak about a very important custom that we have, and I want to try to understand what is the reasoning behind it and why it's mamash important for all of us to make sure to never forget this custom. And that is the custom of Kaparot. Every year before Yom Kippur, we have this kind of new Kaparot. So what is Kaparot? So the custom that we're all used to in Morocco, that every single person takes a chicken, and before Yom Kippur, they do Shlita to the chicken, and say the Kaparati, the Kaparati, the Kaparati. So what is this concept? So to keep it short like that, I don't want to make it too long. There is a concept that is mentioned many times in the Torah, and I can bring you an example from the Chamisha Torah, mentioned the Zohar, mentioned the Nevi'im, the Ketuvim, the Gemara, everywhere. And that, Rabotai, is what happens when HaKadosh Baruch Hu sends judgment down to the world. But actually, we can find throughout all the holy books that whenever judgment is supposed to come down to the world, and it is written for a specific person or a specific task to act, that judgment does not rest until it comes to action. What does that mean? It means if HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave Yetzirah a certain amount of action to act in the world, he will not rest until he does that. So even if a person now, Chas v'Shalom, did a bad deed, or he did a bad sin, and he wants to come and to do teshuvah, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu forgave him for his sin, that now he's no longer eligible, we can say, to receive his punishment, still, Yetzirah says, you gave me permission to do this amount of destruction. I want to bring my destruction to action. And he does not rest. I'll give you very few fast examples. A couple of beautiful chidushim. We see Rabotai, even if we go back to the story of Yaakov and Reuven, that it said that Reuven, he came to Yaakov and he said, I want to take Binyamin with me to go to Egypt to prove to the king of Egypt that he has my brother. That Yosef asked to bring Binyamin. We see that the Torah says that what did Reuven tell Yaakov? Reuven said, you can take both of my kids. If I don't bring back Binyamin, you could kill them. That I'm giving my two sons as collateral. If I don't bring back Binyamin, you kill my two sons. What's this concept of? So now Yaakov is going to lose Binyamin and his two grandchildren. How does that make sense? And why did Yaakov agree to this, Bichlal? Yaakov has brought options. If I don't bring you back Binyamin, kill my two sons. So three will die. What's this reason? So maybe we could try to explain that it's not the concept that Yaakov will come and kill his two grandchildren. It was the fact that if judgment was supposed to fall on Binyamin, Reuven said, take the judgment passed on to my kids. Like that, Binyamin judgment will be free. And that is the concept. And that is where we say, Tefillah, Tzedakah, Teshuvah, Ma'avirim et ro'a hagzera. That when you do Teshuvah, Tzedakah, and Tefillah, what do? Ma'avirim. Not cancelling. It's not when a person prays, he gives Tzedakah, and he does Teshuvah, he doesn't cancel judgment, but he passes the judgment on. And that's the word Ma'avirim. Ma'avirim is not levatel, it's passing it. That when judgment is supposed to be written in the world, it will not rest until it comes to action, period. We could even see, maybe we could say something beautiful chidush I had, with the story, the famous story of Rabbi Azar in the Gemara, that he was very, very poor. That said Masechet Yomah, that he begged HaKadosh Baruch Hu to give him panasa, to give him food. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, if I would want... No. Rabbi Azar ben Pedat. Rabbi Azar ben Pedat. He told HaKadosh Baruch Hu, please, I beg of you, and shortening the story, give me panasa. HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, if I would want to give you panasa, I would have to destroy the world and recreate it, and maybe then you will be born with mazal with panasa. So I try to explain that. Maybe we can say that Rabbi Azar ben Pedat, he took upon himself so much judgment that the world was supposed to absorb, that even if that judgment was to pass into the world would be destroyed, even then it wouldn't be enough. So we have a concept of that whenever judgment is supposed to come down to the world, it doesn't rest until it comes to an action. So how does it have to do with Kaparot? So we know about that throughout the entire year, sometimes we do bad deeds. We're not always perfect. But sometimes these bad deeds come with HaKadosh Baruch Hu writing for us a punishment. It could be a punishment of panasa, where Hashem shortens our panasa. It could be chas v'shalom our health. It could be chas v'shalom our life. that not always, not every year, we are written to life, to happiness, to health. Sometimes, some years, a person is written to be sick, to be poor, to die, chas v'shalom. So what do? So we do kaparot. What is kaparot? Kaparot is where we take something and we pass a judgment on for it. And that is the concept of even Yom Kippur. We see Yom Kippur at the time of Bet HaMikdash. What do? They would do say Azazel. What's the Azazel? Feed Yetzara, give him what he wants, and let him leave us alone. So that is the concept of kaparot. The concept of kaparot is where we take the judgment and we pass it on to someone else. That if a person chas v'shalom that year was supposed to get sick or die chas v'shalom or get poor or something would happen to him, we pass that judgment to the old custom, chickens, and the chickens would get killed, and that was, how do you say, substitution for that act of judgment. Now, Abutek, here in this keilah, and also in the keilah Pinto, and many other keilot, we do not do with chickens. Yes, in the past, Rabbi Moshe, my grandfather, would do with chickens, but the Shulchan Aruch says something simple. It says, Taf Resh Hey, it says the minhag, the custom of doing kaparot with chickens, yesh limnoa minhag zeh. We need to avoid this custom. This is Shulchan Aruch. It's not Zohar, not Kabbalah, not custom. This is Shulchan Aruch. Taf Resh Hey. Taf Resh Hey, yesh limnoa minhag zeh. We have to avoid this custom of doing kaparot with chickens. Today,
is it particular chicken or
any chickens? Any chickens. If you bring Shulchan Aruch, it's there. You'll see any chickens. We avoid that custom for many different reasons. Now we're going to get to the reason. You can.
Chicken, special color.
Exactly. Any chickens, we have to avoid this minhag.
Two different ways.
You know, in the previous generations, we would do it.
Chicken,
Look, so in the previous generation, what would they do? They would take the chickens, they would do Shlita, and then the meat they would donate to the poor. And it was a very beautiful minhag. Or they would eat the chickens themselves, which is a beautiful minhag. Today they don't do that. So today you take a chicken, you kill it, Tsar Ba'al Chaim, and then you throw its body to the garbage. It is Chilul Hashem, it is Bal Tashchit, it is Leister. Today what we do is we do it with money, like we mentioned this morning, Tzedakah, Tetzil, Imavet. Money is like the cancellation of any punishment. Money, kindness, is the cancellation of any bad that would come down to a person. So I encourage everyone, Be'ezrat Hashem, to not forget and to not miss the opportunity. We have mamash 2 more days to do kaparot. Here in this keilah, we're going to do Be'ezrat Hashem $18 chai, life. That chai dollars Be'ezrat Hashem for tzedakah as kaparot, and with the merit of the mitzvah of kaparot, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will pass on all the judgment we have upon ourselves and give us a year full of bracha.
Amen.
For each person in the family.
Each person.
Rabbi, you can do that and give the